Hi Charit, how are you?
I'm good, Dushan. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. It's been a busy week.
Very busy, yes.
But yeah, apart from that, everything is going well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are back. We are back with our new episode, right? So we have a very, very interesting topic today for all the aspiring and ambitious individuals out there,
Yeah.
right? So we are going to talk about building a career in financial services industry, right? So let's get started, okay? So Charit, what do you think? Why do you think someone should pursue a career in the financial services industry?
Yeah. First of all, finance is a very broad topic.
Yes.
I must say that because it comes with every single thing, right? In the commercial world, and every single it is interrelated to everything as well. All the economies is in finance as well. So first thing what I say is it's a very vast area and you get so many opportunities within the career. Because of that, you can come into finance, explore finance, and then get a career in finance. What about you?
Yes, exactly. I would say, it's adding on to your point, right? Especially in today's era, right, with all these new technological advancement, AI, and all the stuff happening around. I think the need for finance professionals is growing on a day-on-day basis.
Yeah.
Right? So we are seeing so many millionaires out there. Right? People are making money with all this technology. Right? So with that, the demand for finance professions, it's going up on a day-on-day basis. So that's a very we can see that.
So talking about your point on millionaires, do you know how many millionaires in the world are there right now?
I can give it a guess, but I don't know.
It's like 60 million millionaires.
Wow, okay,
Right?
That's a big number.
Yeah, so it was increased from 10 million in 2010 and now it's 60 million. It's growing rapidly with all
yes.
these, new ways of earning money. Like we never had, YouTube, or we never had anything, social media back in those days. And
Yes.
now people are becoming millionaires just like that.
Yes.
Right?
That's true.
But again, there should be finance professionals to manage that as well, because when it comes to financial literacy around the world, it's only 33%.
Yeah.
Isn't
There's
it?
a big gap in the market.
Yeah. So one of the other thing is the stability of the industry. You will see that there are so many, so many developments are happening. Just as Oshan said, AI is coming into the picture. People are thinking, accountant roles will not be there anymore, and so many other finance related roles will also not be there. But again, it is evolving, and there will be a career. There will be so many other different opportunities when you adapt to the changes,
Yes.
right? And it will not go just like that. Right, and none of the AI bots will do like 100% of your finance. You will have to get into that knowledge. You will have to dig in, and you can become a finance profession, and then you can pursue your career.
Yes. Although we can leverage the AI tools and all, still the human intervention is going to be required, especially in our line of work,
Yes.
because we work with money on a day-on-day basis. Right? That's nice. That's interesting. Right. So what else? What actually got you into this?
Well, yeah, that I didn't mention, isn't
Yeah.
it? So, why I got into the finance? Because of my passion, or because finance was fun for me, and I thought making money out of the money that I have is really fun and really interesting. Then doing some giving some maybe different labor from my and get money out of it.
Yes. There's nothing more than doing what you love, right?
Yeah.
So even same with me. Finance is fun. Finance is so that's what got me into the industry as well, right? So leaving those things aside, now we talked about opportunities what we have in the industry, stability, and also the fun factor. Leaving all those things aside, another important thing also, what I would say is the income. Right,
Yeah.
Finance jobs are one of the high-paid professions in the world, right? Specifically, personal financial advisors earn the highest, right? So I think even on a end of the day, we also need to make money. Right? It's not only working, it's not only passion and all the stuff. You need to make money for a living as well. So I think the finance roles also reward you in that line of things.
Yes,
right?
yes. Look at the movies like Wolf of Wall Street. How much of money that they are making. It's it can be sometimes viewed as scams and all, but again, not really. The investment bankers and personal financial advisors and the people who pursue the career to the highest level in the finance sector, they earn a hell of a lot of money, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. That's so true. Right. Now, leaving those things aside, right, Charit, now, there's a common misconception, especially when it comes to, getting into finance, right? So everyone, like, first of all, everyone is like, when we say finance itself, they're like a little bit scared, they're a bit, nervous and all the stuff, right? Most people say, right, I'm not great at maths, right? That's why finance doesn't suit me, right? So what's your take on that?
Okay, so maths is a base of anything. Something that I believe is, maths is something which can be the basement for anything, right? But if you have the basics of maths, you can go in finance career without any hesitation, because there are very sophisticated calculations which takes into place when it comes to investment banking and all these mergers and acquisitions, and also creation of financial securities. There are so many other areas where math comes into a place, and you need to dig deep in maths also to find answers. But it's not really for everything in finance. So definitely, I would say it's a no, right? We should be able to, as long as you are committed and as long as you can think through things and strategize things, you can go ahead with a finance career even though you are not really good at maths like a mathematician.
Yes. Although you need to know some basics, you need to know the numbers. I think the communication skills, the problem solving, definitely. And those what will take you ahead in your line of work, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Another interesting thing, this is something I found out recently, right? So we financial analyst. So that's a common term, common role within the financial service industry. Everyone wants to be an analyst. Whoever wants to get into finance, they want to be an analyst.
Yeah.
Right? So within the analyst itself, there is almost like 14-15 type of analyst roles. Right? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's like different type of analysts, ranging from like personal financial analyst to investment banking analyst to likewise so on and so forth, right? So and each of these analyst role require different skill set. So there are roles which requires like highly, you need to be very statistical. You need to come from a statistical and mathematical background for you to do all the number crunching. But at the same time, there are roles like especially personal finance, right? You don't really have to be a, max wizard or someone, right? It's more of client communication, more of client engagement. That's what, gets you in a personal finance space. So I would say it's so you don't have to be really worried that you don't know max, and even I'm not good at max. So I'm just not my strength. So that's what it is.
Yeah. So
now we talked about the financial services industry as a whole. Now let's come to our domain.
Yeah. Financial planning.
The planning industry.
Yes. Financial planning and advice industry.
Yes.
Again, okay. The question is how to enter to the financial planning industry, because someone who is looking at this video also might be wondering, can be wondering, how can I enter this industry? Yes, this industry looks good, looks lucrative, looks interesting. How can I enter, right? So we will be answering that question, and also the rewarding points of this industry in particular in the video as well. So yeah, Ushan, what do you think, financial planning and advice industry, how can a person enter? And what are the broad picture? What is the broad picture that you have about this industry? Yeah,
so I would say as you said, this is a very lucrative industry, at the same time very demanding and very stressful as well, right? So for you to enter, the ultimate goal, the final thing what you can achieve, within the financial planning industry, I would say it's becoming a financial planner. right? You become your financial planner, you be managing people's money, and that's like a most of the people who enter the industry have that goal in mind, right? But it's not like you can be an advisor on day one, right? You have to go through a process. There's a lot of learning required, right? So I think the easiest way for you to enter the industry is starting in a junior level role within a financial planning firm, right? So more like, I would say, more into an administrative role, where you join a financial planning firm, do some basic day-to-day operational stuff, day-to-day administrative, get used to the processes, get used to the system, learn how things are happening and all. I would say that's the starting point.
Yeah.
Then along with that, once you get a little bit of experience, once you're a little comfortable on the process, on the products and all, the next step would be becoming a paraplanner, right? So paraplanner is a very interesting role within the financial service industry. So they are like the backbone, and they are like the powerhouse for every financial planner, right? Every financial planner need a paraplanner for them to be at their best.
Yeah.
Right?
So if you explain what paraplanner does, and also what paraplanner, where paraplanner is located in this particular
sure, definitely
organizational chart or the industry,
yes,
I think it will be more beneficial.
Yes, definitely. So a paraplanner, they're almost like close to an advisor, right? So they have all the technical skills. They have all the only difference between an advisor and a paraplanner. Advisor, they do the client meetings. They are the ones who are authorized to manage client money. Whereas paraplanners, they don't have the qualifications. They don't have the right experience for them to directly go manage money. But they have all the technical knowledge, and it's like the stepping stone.
Yeah.
Right, so that's where you actually fit, as a paraplanner, you basically do all the day-to-day technical research, data analysis, and provide all the support to advisor. It's a very it's not a boring role at all, yeah. Right? You get to wear multiple hats, right? Especially in today's time, the paraplanner role has evolved a lot compared to how it was, right? Now it has changed with technology, and also now as a paraplanner you get to wear multiple hats. You even get to talk to clients, right? So I think it's a very interesting role. And
so if I explain the bit of paraplanning role which Ushan summarized also, right? So this paraplanning role is coming within the financial planning industry, within the financial planning practice, or which we can call it financial advising firm, right? And within this you have the paraplanning role, which provides ultimately all the back end support to the financial planner. You are the person, you are the master who is working with financial planner to make another person who is your client grow rich and build their wealth. So you are the key point where you have all the strategies, you have all the knowledge, technical capabilities, and also you are qualified person to do your research and then bring it to the table of financial planner.
Yes,
isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
So what are the skill sets that you think as a paraplanner, or as to grow in paraplanning career, what are the skill sets that you think is really required?
So I think specifically I would say the first is it's not only paraplanning. I would say especially if you have the interest to get into finance, right, you need to have a strong analytical and research oriented background, right? So that's, although we said you don't have to be you don't have to come from a statistical or mathematical background, you need to have that little bit of numeric background as well, little basics, I would say, and you need to be able to think logically and practically. I think that's one important factor, right? And leaving that aside, then communication plays a big role in whatever the industry you're in, right? So you need to be excellent in your communication, right? So one main role of a paraplan is preparing detailed financial plans, right? So you being able to articulate all the strategies and all the information in a clear, concise manner, it's important. So for me, I would say these are the two main points.
So basically the communication is the key, that is a killer that we know. All the industries, it doesn't matter, you are in the medical industry or you are in engineering or finance, whoever you are even you are an artist, you are doing a communication, right? So communication is number one, I would say. And then definitely the numerical and analytical skills comes into the picture when it comes to paraplanning, along with the little bit of knowledge of finance you can start with, right? But when you are growing the career in paraplanning, you will get a vast knowledge, which almost a huge chunk of knowledge which you can apply to yourself as well, and make yourself wealthy as well, isn't it?
Exactly.
Right. So now we talked about the paraplanning, and now what we got to offer, we can address that also.
Yes.
So a person who is, if a viewer of this video is looking at us and they want to enter into the financial planning industry, and they are looking for a paraplanning career or a financial planning career, where can they start? I think we got few of the programs, right? Few programs in line, and you can explain one of them maybe.
Yeah. I think as a specialist paraplanners, at Astute Business Partners, we always look for talented individuals, right, who are really passionate on joining the financial services industry, right? So based on that, we have actually created a very comprehensive program, right? So we get junior level. Junior people like who have just finished their degree, right? So we get them, and we have this very comprehensive internship program where we groom them. It's not only on the financial skills but also on the soft skills, where it's a full classroom training, right? We take them for about 1.5 to 2 months. We sit with them. We have our mentors, we have our seniors who will one-on-one coaching and one-on classroom where we properly show them the pathways to teach the products to everything. So that's how we actually start a program, right? And do you want to take it from here?
I know. So you said classroom training. Yes, there's definitely, right? So it's a very hybrid environment now. The classroom can be at your home as well, isn't it? So don't misunderstand that we are not working from home, or we are fully working from office or something like that. It's like we are working in a very hybrid model, and you are being taken care of wherever you are, and you can grow in the career from wherever you are, right? And then definitely, just as Ushan said, the financial planning internship will happen, will take place for like 3 to 6 months time. It will get completed. By the time that you complete, you are certified as a paraplanner from ABP, and also you have the necessary skill set to ace your career as a paraplanner. From then onwards, we will be evaluating your performance, and also we will be guiding you to become specialist in the industry, because there are so many generalists in the industry, and nowadays if you are an expert, you have the power, right? So you need to have the expert skills, specialized skills, even within the paraplanning, even within the financial planning.
Yeah, you need to really have your niche.
Yes.
Especially now with all this technological transformation, right? So as a generalistic, you're not going to survive, right? So you need to be a specialist. You need to have your own, individual specialization area. So that's what we are not going to just let you, complete the internship, give all the trainings, and let you hang around. We are going to take you. It's a journey. What we are going to take you with, right? So even we will prepare you for the future, for the upcoming, new roles in the industry as well, right? Building yourself, like giving all the trainings, mentorships, and all the stuff to help you, build that. Yeah, build your dream career.
Yes. So if you are interested in joining with us and building your career in financial planning industry, get in touch with us. See you in the next episode.